We are live. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I don't know where you're watching us from. We are really, really excited to come here after a long time. Happy Sunday to everyone. We've been coming every Thursday, and today we're here on a Sunday, so it's a blessing to be here. Now we haven't seen each other for a while. Maybe just say hi and tell the people how are you doing? How are you? How have you been? How is the business doing? Yeah.
Ah, Hi everyone. So nice to be back with you again, Marina, to
Mm.
see what we can share with our audience. And we
Yeah.
missed these go lives, but it was
Yeah.
nice to take a break. And that's
Uh,
the advantage of a digital business, which is online.
mm,
You can just take a break, but it's still working
hmm.
for you. So we are back today. Yeah, so let's
Yeah,
get
that's
started.
true. Yeah. Yeah, I took a break too and I'm feeling fresh. So I think we can get started so that we can offer some value as we always do. Our topic today is the journey to entrepreneurship, and we want to see some of the points that are really vital for us to take a keynote of. So Naya, just put our first point and then you can get started to discuss the first one and then we can continue.
All right. So first one is maintaining work-life balance. Oops, our phone got disappeared. So yeah. So maintaining work-life balance is very important in wherever you are working your full-time job or even if you're working for yourself, because when you work for yourself, you don't have a set time that you put for work, and if you
Hmm.
don't do so, you will end up working more than you should, and this uh, really loses the point of working for yourself because you're not giving time enough to your family. So
Hmm.
it's very important that you create boundaries for yourself between your personal and professional life so that you can always keep that balance and
Hmm.
maintain clear boundaries with your work, the time that you set for your work and the time that you set for your family should not be interrupted, because this can create some imbalances in your relationships as well. So it's very
Yeah.
important to maintain this healthy balance in your work
Hmm.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Exactly.
discuss further the next point.
Hmm. So
Sorry,
you
it's a
can
bit
just
slow from
display
my
the
side. Yeah,
second one. Yeah.
here it is.
Protecting your mental health. I'm so huge when it comes to mental health, because this is very, very important. Without your mental health, you can actually not run your business well. And so you need a clear mind for you to be able to run a business effectively. So, how do you take care of your mental health? You can do a lot of things to take care of your mental health, but try to avoid overworking because, you get excited when you start a business because you've paid for it, everything is set up, you have your training, and you're super excited. And sometimes you overwork, you don't have breaks, you just overwork on your business because you want to start seeing results immediately, which sometimes causes, stress and anxiety. Or we have also people who, you want to reply to all the inquiries that you get at once without giving yourself time. Sometimes we get a lot of inquiries in the business and you want to answer these people because you're so excited that people are inquiring about the business. But what you actually don't know is that if you overdo this, you end up also getting tired, getting stressed out at one point, and your business is not going to be sustainable for long term. You need breaks. You need to take care of yourself. You need to do sports, get out there. Life does not only revolve around business alone or even family alone, or for the people who are working just job alone. Make sure you have a balance, like Naya talked about in our first point, so that you don't have mental issues and also things that might affect your business. Maybe you're having family issues. And for us immigrants who have, we are supporting people back home, and sometimes we have things that are actually making our mental health not to be stable because we are confronted with a lot of problems each and every day. So make sure you work on these things so that you can just have a clear mind. Learn to say no if you can't do something. It's not bad to decline an offer. It's not bad to decline when you can't or you don't have the capability to do something. So just make sure you protect your mental health if you want to sustain your business in a long term. Yeah.
Yeah, true. And also, this will lead to avoiding burnout, which is our next
Mm-hmm.
point. Yeah, because if you don't, sorry, it's not coming on the screen. But if you don't protect yourself, your mental health, you will eventually have a burnout
Mm-hmm.
because you will overwork yourself, and
Mm.
at some point of time your mind can't just take everything, because you will feel tired mentally and physically as well. So
Yeah.
it's very important to create that boundaries to avoid burnout. So you need to take breaks, which
Mm-hmm.
is what we did recently. We were
Yeah.
not suffering from burnouts, but it's important to just take a break and just
Mm-hmm.
get yourself back, get new ideas, just to be
Mm-hmm.
away from what you're doing. Because when you're just into something too much, you just lose your creativity, maybe,
Yeah.
and you just want to get away, and yet still you can come back with new ideas. And
Mm-hmm.
this also refreshes your mind and your mood. You're more pumped up to do new things. So it's
Yeah.
very important to create those boundaries and take a break when you need to,
Mm-hmm.
because you're working for yourself, or even if you are at your job. That's why we get local leaves to just take a break and just be back with another energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So our next point is setting expectations. I think we already mentioned some points about it, Marina.
Of setting expectations. So actually, you can merge it with the setting of boundaries, but
Yeah.
expectations in a way that, we are working with people, we are mentoring people, we are coaching people, and we're working with, clients who are coming, potential clients who will become our business mentees. And we have to set clear expectations. We have to communicate these things clearly, so that people are on the same page. Because if you don't communicate clearly, then there might be misunderstandings, and these are the things that create chaos in the mind. Also, when a team is disorganized, when there's no proper communication in the team, it causes a lot of issues, and you don't want anything that comes, messes up your mental health or brings you into conflicts. You want to make sure you communicate effectively to your team. For me, for instance, Fridays to Saturdays, I'm inactive in the business. You might write me, you might send me an inquiry, but I make sure I tell everyone, hey, Friday evening to Saturday evening, this is my Sabbath, and I'm not active in the business. So you have to wait for the Sabbath to be over for me to reply you, if it's something business related. So everyone gets to know this. And so when they write me a message or text me, they know Marina is not ignoring us. It's just it's just a time. So you need to also set clear expectations when you're working in your business, so that you don't come into conflict with people, or you come into misunderstandings, because people might think like, hey, you're not interested, or ignoring them. Because just imagine, inquiries are coming every single day about the business, and you can't be available every single day. And setting the expectations clear doesn't mean that you have to be there to tell them personally. We have systems that you can use. You can automate, the messages, and just let people know that you are unavailable at the time, and you get back to them. That is very, very responsible, and helps people to maintain good relationships with you. Yeah.
Yeah, and this will also lead to preserving your personal relationships, because
Hmm.
if you're just constantly working, even if you're working for yourself, as we mentioned about setting boundaries, you're
Yeah.
neglecting your personal relationships. And what's the
Hmm.
use of having something for yourself when in the end it's not useful for you, because what you're doing is for your loved ones, for yourself, so that you can enjoy more free time.
Yeah.
So preserving your personal relationships is by, like, for me to Marina, I don't
Hmm.
respond to queries on Friday evening to Sunday.
Yeah.
It's totally a time for myself and for my family, because
Yeah.
we have to cut off and to maintain our personal relationships, to nurture our relationships. So we need time for our
Hmm.
family. We need to
Yeah.
be there to listen to them, so that we
Hmm.
are not just on our laptop or phones just working, but we
Yeah.
are not present for our family. Because
Hmm.
passive listening and active listening is completely two different things. You need to
Hmm.
be actively listening to what your relationships at homes are saying to you, and
Hmm.
pay attention to your family. So, which is very important. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have
I
anything
think
to add, Marina, on this?
Um, on this, nothing actually, because the first time I was starting the business, I was very much guilty of doing this. You know, you get overexcited. Sometimes you just do it out of excitement, not just because not because you don't want to preserve those relationships. Or sometimes you're super excited about things that are happening in the business. So you hear the notification bell, and oh, okay, I got a lead coming. I got someone. You start jumping up and down, looking at your phone, really excited. And so the people around you be like, what's up? So I got to know how to contain myself and just put my phone away. And in fact, I don't just put it away. Sometimes I put a flight mode, so that I don't even get to hear that notification, to just concentrate on the people around me, to talk to them, and to maintain those relationships. So that is really important, because we might as well build our businesses, and then at the end of it all, you don't have no relationship. you know you enjoy that for yourself. You don't want that. We are social beings, and we're social people. We're not meant to be just there for ourselves and for our businesses. So let's preserve our relationships, even as we run our businesses, as we go to our day-to-day jobs. It's really important. So guys, those were the points that we prepared for you today. Something is wrong with my internet, but I hope you can hear me. If
Yeah,
not,
I
may I
can
continue?
hear you, Marina, but I can't see you,
Okay,
so you can.
great. I can't see myself anymore. Okay, good. So those are the points that we actually had for them today. And I hope we'll be coming now regularly after our break to give you more
Oh,
valuable
yes.
content. Yes. Even if it's not during the week, we'll be coming during the weekends and catch up with you guys. So God bless you, and see you next week, guys. Have a nice time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.